Hello Explorer, thanks for joining us again and welcome back to our channel. If you are joining us for the first time here at Explorer, we go beyond borders to bring you inspiring content and also some very educating information. Hopefully you found some time to have checked our previous videos. If you haven't done so, we will encourage you to do so. Today we are visiting the country of Egypt. By the end of this episode, you will know Egypt like never before seen. Also, we will dig into its culture and shape the country, and while Egypt has transformed, we will also explore its history and present Egypt to you in a different angle. So without any much delay, we shall just go straight into it. With regards to your knowledge about Egypt, Egypt is a transcontinental country situated in northeastern Africa and on the Sinai Peninsula in Western Asia, particularly in the Middle East. The country has a coastline at the Mediterranean Sea in the north and the Gulf of Suez and the Red Sea in east. It is bordered by Libya in the west, the Palestinian territory of Gaza Strip, and Israel in the northeast, and also Sudan in the south. Egypt shares maritime border with Cyprus, Greece, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and also Turkey. The modern Egypt, with regards to this, became independent in 1922. From 1958 until 1961, Egypt was united with Syria as the United Arab Republic. Moving forward, the Arab Republic of Egypt at the time, the official name, covers an area of just 1 million kilometers. This is almost twice the size of France, or more than twice the size of the US state of California, if you put that into perspective. Due to its large desert regions, the country's population is concentrated along the alluvial plains of the Nile Valley and also the delta and alongside its coast areas. Only about 3% of the territory is inhabited. Egypt has a population of just over 100 million people based on the 2019 statistics. Capital and the largest city is Cairo. Spoken languages are Modern Standard Arabic, colloquial languages in the Egyptian Arabic dialects. Egypt is a country with a predominantly Muslim population. Just about over 87% of Egypt are Sunni Muslims. Islam religion controls many aspects of social life and also is endowed. If you are new to this channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. In moving forward with regards to Egypt from different perspectives, the background also is interesting. In about 3100 BC, Egypt was united under a rule known as Mena or Menes, to point that out, who inaugurated the 30th Pharaonic dynasty into which Egypt's ancient history is divided. The Old and the Middle Kingdoms and the New Empire. The pyramids at Giza, to point that near Cairo, which were built in the 4th dynasty, testify the power of the Pharaonic religions at the time. Egypt is the most populous country in the Arab world, nominally dependent from the independence actually from the United Kingdom in 1922. Egypt acquired full sovereignty following World War II. The completion of the Aswan High Dam, that was in 1971, and the resultant Lake Nasser have altered time-honored places of the Nile River in agriculture and ecology in Egypt. A rapid growing population, the largest in the Arab world, so to point out, limited arable land and independency on the Nile all continue to overtake resources and stress the society. The government has struggled to readily stabilize the economy for the new millennium through economic, so to point that out in the future, and to the current 2021 statistics showing that Egypt is really actually moving forward, but there are challenges that's affected its tourism industry at the moment. But again, we are seeing Egypt to bounce back post COVID-19. Its investment in communication and also physical infrastructure could be modeled and show that. It is an interesting country. As of January of 2011, a population protest began in Egypt, which affected then government and Mubarak government. The objective of the protest was to remove the former president in power, Hosni Mubarak, who ruled the country at the time since 1981. The former Egyptian politician, also the commander, was ousted just over 18 days based on that particular demonstration. That revolution transformed Egypt and also brought the country to a whole different level. If you are new to this channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Egypt is an interesting country. It has transformed. Its infrastructures are huge. It is perceived as one of the most visited countries in the African continent. This amazing cuisine, culture, people, and transformation. It has amazing architectures, and also there are incredible museums that for those of you who have been to Egypt, it is this country that you don't want to miss out with regards to placing your list to visit the African continent. With regards to the Egypt's economy, the country is very competitive. It has some of the best infrastructural issues as well, and also the economy has moved. Egypt does its own local production. The country involves in a whole lot of other ways. In terms of its business openings, Egypt does import products from different countries as well. Export commodities include crude oil and petroleum products, fruits and vegetables, cotton, textile and metal products. Chemicals are also some of its products that it does import. It has a huge agricultural industry: rice, cotton, wheat, beans, and fruits, vegetables, cattle, and also water buffalo and sheep and goats that the country evolved into in this particular area. Egypt does business with other countries from around the world. It also export partners will include countries like Saudi Arabia, also Italy, and does business with Turkey, the UAE, the United States of America, and also India. Egypt also involved in business with local African nations that they do operate in a whole lot of ways. They are having an interesting area. For those of you who plan to understand a little bit more as to the particular official name, it is the Juhuriyya Arabiya, which is the form called in the language, but internationally Egypt is known as the Arab Republic of Egypt, which is a former United Arab Republic, as we've pointed out in our discussion with regards to Egypt. If you are new to this channel, we encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. In terms of the climate with regards to Egypt, Egypt is dry, hot summers and moderate winters, just to point that out. It is a country that has the Sahara Desert passes around there. You also have very interesting activities happening there. You have different places like the Sharm Sheikh resort that you may want to visit. It's in a very exclusive area, and you having your vacation, spending time in these amazing areas would amaze you as to the hospitality that Egypt will offer you. Also, understanding its transport network, Egypt understands that to have as a global participatory aspect in terms of its international airline, which is hard, the airline in Egypt. It also involves half stock exchange as well, and there are different banks and also international financial operations that take place in this amazing African country. It does have international airports as well, and the transportation network has been revamped in a whole lot of ways. Egypt also just hosted the African Nations Cup, which took place a couple of just recently. And in understanding the way the country has transformed, we would encourage you also to revisit that aspect. The country does have some very interesting universities which will amaze your own understanding. Different international students from the regional parts around the Asian regions and also in the Middle East does travel in to study in Egypt. Egyptians do speak English as well, some percentage of the population as well, and also it does have interesting museums. They have different criteria. Egyptian museums are being known around the world, and it's amazing how this interesting country has been something that has moved in the most recent years. And with regards to the new transformation in the government, we were looking on how the COVID-19 could place a challenge on it. Of course, the Egyptian tourism industry has faced some huge impact with regards to the current challenges. But again, we all are looking to see how Egypt will revamp post COVID-19. In concluding this, we will encourage you to check out different Egyptian discoveries like the Giza Pyramid complex, which is great in that area, and there are different things like the Nile Luxor for you to explore those areas. Don't leave Egypt without checking those amazing things that will wow your experience. Hopefully, we've been able to inform you. If you find this information useful, we will encourage you to smash the subscribe button and also turn on notification so you never miss a video. Thanks very much for watching Explorer. Hopefully, we've been able to explore Egypt with you. And if you also found that we left some information out, we would like to hear from you. If you feel that we were spot on with regards to Egypt, we will also like to hear from you in the comment section. For now, thanks very much. We're looking forward to meeting you in our next episode. Have a good day. Bye-bye.